Three, two, one. What's up, guys? I'm BZB,
I'm Adrian.
I am Danae.
and I got my Dots credit card, y'all. And this is But.
No.
Hell no. You stop it and you stop it now. Actually,
Decent.
The
podcast.
podcast with our Dots credit card. What's up,
that was
y'all?
so
How
long.
y'all
What's with you and
doing?
Dots? What's with you and
Right.
I
Dots?
don't know. It's from the last episode.
And they didn't even have me in clothes.
At all.
I buy it for my wife. It's okay.
Only hoochie mama clothes and white leggings
White leggings.
and a
I bet you they
casual
was
corner.
I bet you they was very thin too. Super thin.
Very
Where's
big
Uchi
belt.
Mama clothes today?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You wear them one time. It's just Sheen. Sheen, but in the store. You wear it one time.
Shein.
Very, very thin. Very thin.
Very thin. Super thin.
That's where people used to come in there to get like their 4th of July outfits. That used to be like the cracking weekend. Okay, come in there, get your 4th of July outfit, and put it right on as soon as you leave.
And
out.
how much did they spend on the 4th of July outfit?
$7.99.
Dang, for the whole
Pair of
outfit.
shorts, but no, I mean
I was
at
about
the
to say,
most.
God damn.
I mean, if you buying everything, accessories, whole outfit, shoes, you might spend $50.
$50. Yeah.
$50.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that was
sweet,
before. That was.
Then you
That's
outside
fast
getting
fashion for you.
chose. Yeah, fast fashion. That's why it like kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say confuses me, but I mean I understand when people be like, I don't wear fast fashion. I don't want no Sheen or no Fashion Nova or nothing like that. And now on one hand, I do understand because they do be copying from, you know what I'm saying, other designers but it's like, bruh, yeah, please stop acting like you didn't get whatever from the beauty supply at one point in time. Okay.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What are
We've
you
all
talking
had our
about?
time. Did you used to get
Boys,
earrings
y'all
from the
used-
beauty supply? I did. I was so icy entertainment. They was
Oh, I say
Well, you know the way my skin set up, I will have a whole
a keloid.
reaction going down my neck. So no,
So
I couldn't.
keloid. I did get a chain. I got a couple chains from the beauty supply for sure. I got like
Not a
this
chain.
globe. I got this globe, and we was at my granny house, and we had walked up to Harold's on 103rd and housed it. And my cousin was like, "You might want to tuck that." I'm like, "Not my chain." And then my other cousin was like, "He ain't got to tuck that. He with us." He was like, "Man, what?
Your
I wish a
grandmama
nigga
gave me
would
that
do something.
chain.
On my mama, I wish a nigga would do something." What?
Dang. So you was in the gang with a
No,
bitch
boy.
about
He was not in the
Beauty
game.
supply.
He played the organ. He is not in the game.
Take it.
Dog, hey, look, that's so funny because this girl had interviewed DJ Paul, and they was like they was talking about 3 6 Mafia. He's like, so y'all were Satanists, and he was like, what? He was like, me and Lord Infamous was at church. I was playing the organ. He was singing Amazing Grace. We wasn't no Satanists. Our daddies, our pastors. What you talking about?
Right. I remember. I recently found out that who was it? DJ Paul. One of them. Project Bad. Somebody.
Did what?
Somebody. Daddy was a pastor.
Juicy J Daddy was a pastor.
Oh, see, I was
Straight up
gonna get the
pastor.
Juicy.
Yeah, Juicy J, and he made slob on my knob. So there you have it.
Yeah,
It always be
I
them
remember
PKs though.
I saw Juicy J at Dre's in Vegas. He is so short.
He's short.
He is short. Shorter than you would think.
Dang, that's funny. TV is funny like that.
Hey, Eight. How you doing? How was your weekend?
Which one is Juicy J? Is that no, that's 2J. What's Juicy J look like?
Call me the Juicy. You know I'm the stunt.
Hey.
No, like what he look like?
Right. He got braids.
No, he don't. He did. Well, maybe at one point he did.
Yeah.
Y'all know did y'all know I had braids before?
Excuse me.
I wanted braids. I wanted cornrows.
No, actually, I had twisties all the way to the back. They was like so fat, and my cousin did my hair, and I thought I was on. I woke up that morning, all that gel was dry. I was like, I hate myself. but I had to go to school.
Did it itch real bad?
I just remember a slight itch, yes, but the smell of that brown gel, I just didn't like how it made me feel.
It
I
get
didn't
all
like it.
under your nails.
And stay like you ate hot flame. I hate
Alcohol.
people that say hot flame.
Hot flame is.
I hate that. Because what are you talking about?
Do you know? I'm sorry. They have baked flaming hots.
Yeah, they fire. I was eating them in high school.
Yeah. I feel like they had those while we was in high school.
I was.
And they were like a tan bag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like a beige bag,
like the baked lays. Like, yeah, I get baked lays.
I feel like they had those when we was in high school. I feel like maybe.
No, I was getting the very much so.
Hey.
Then they use on your second degree.
I don't even know what he was about to say.
Oh man. Wait, okay, one more thing before we get into our whole episode, because this is a Kicking the Bobos episode.
I mean, like,
clearly, we talk about hot flames. We talk about in my hood rat. If I ate some of the Lil Durk, the hot Cheeto, the hot he got his own chips, and I was like, I want to try
rap snacks.
I don't know if they rap snacks, but I think they are rap snacks. Yeah. They was pretty good too. Lil Durk.
Oh,
the voice.
Like the show.
The voice, like the show.
No.
He's
like the
voice
of Chicago.
Whitney Houston was the voice. No.
Oh,
a different kind of voice.
Different kind of voice altogether.
Y'all do this source shit. I don't know this stuff. Y'all don't want to talk about Ari Lennox. She's working on a new project.
Pressure. Don't.
Right.
Well,
Saved by the baby.
Yeah. Let me check on these garbanzo beans. Well, welcome to another episode of But Actually Decent. Audience, where y'all at? Woo! I feel like we have a live studio audience or something.
Yeah.
We will one day.
We will one day.
We will.
They'll be like, y'all so crazy. Oh my God. Y'all get us through our week. We appreciate you.
Yeah, that's what I hope. I hope so.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So 8, how was your weekend?
Before I get into that, I want to remind you guys to be sure to follow us on IG at ButActuallyDecentPod, on Facebook at ButActuallyDecent the podcast, But Actually Decent on TikTok, But Actually Decent the podcast on YouTube, and But Actually Decent on Spotify. Whew, that's always a mouthful. But be sure to follow us because we just want y'all to follow us and us have a good episodes, and we connect and we grow and we learn this life shit. So now that we got that out the way.
For sure.
My weekend was great. I moved into my own place.
Whoop, whoop.
I am so excited. Thank you. I was spending the night over my sister's house for like a year and 3 months.
Spend the night over my sister's house.
I was just spending the night, and I would get mail there sometimes. But which change my address. I'm now in my own space, and I'm very, very excited about it. So this weekend was move-in day. And then my sister took my old bed because I have a single wide trailer, so we call him Trey. So that's his name, Southeast Trey. But so the bedroom got smaller, and I had a king size bed, and it just wouldn't have made sense. So I gave it to my sister, and so we had to move it me and her carried the bed to her second floor apartment, and then threw her old mattresses in the garbage. Then went to pick up her kid and my bonus nephew. And then we went to Target. And I know we're not supposed to go, but I did it. Okay. I did it, and I'm not.
You got to do it to the best of your ability. That's how I feel.
I bought a bottle of Issa Rae Prosecco, so I always buy something. Janae, I learned that from you. I always spend like Black Dollar, so I did buy that.
But if you can't go to Bella Noche,
where can you go?
Where can we go?
I was beefing at that wedding, y'all. Beefing at that wedding. I miss them so much, but they
I love
mature
that
now.
video.
Yes, it's so funny. But yeah, so that was me. That was my weekend. For the most part. What about you, Nene?
Um, this weekend I enjoyed the girls' basketball tournament.
By Queens.
For 1A, not for the Bi Queens,
Oh,
not yet, not yet.
not
But
yet.
I went on down
Oh, okay.
and
So can what?
just watched to support some family in basketball. I'll talk a little bit more about that and what y'all mad about now.
Okay.
But yeah, me and my mom took a road trip and we had a good old time.
That's
Who's
dope.
that?
Bloomington it was in Bloomington. So did y'all know that Bloomington is like in the country for square footage? It has the most chain restaurants
Wow,
in the
didn't know that.
country. Yeah. Um, Adrian,
Didn't
stop
know
looking
that.
like that.
I mean, how did you find that out?
I feel like someone from Bloomington said that, or like I
If
feel
I
like
ever go
they
Who Wants to
take
Be a
pride
Millionaire, I'm
into
calling you. I'm calling you because you be knowing
they.
all kind of
Yeah,
shit.
I think I will be good. Phone a friend, phone me.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm
knowing
definitely gonna
stuff.
call you.
Yeah, I be knowing stuff so much that people be thinking I be lying all the time, and I don't even be lying. It be true. It really do.
Like, no,
But
Dr.
yeah,
Seuss
that was.
grandmother did bake cakes. Like, Danae, how do you know that?
I had one. No,
I had one, duh.
and we lost that hour this weekend. We
Yeah, I
lost
was
that
really
hour.
feeling it today, man. Like
It threw me
yesterday, not so
off,
much, but yeah, today, whew.
and I was woke when it happened. Y'all
Same,
like that always
same.
like be like, oh,
Oh wow, you was up
let me go on and
like
go to
or
bed.
late. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
let
didn't
me
go
go
to
on
bed
It's
till
and
2 o'clock
like
3 times. Wait a
5 something.
minute.
Yeah.
right, right. And depending on what you're doing, you really might not know what's going on.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was pretty much my entire weekend.
Yeah.
That's
B.
what's up. That's what's up. My weekend was
B.
good. We celebrated my dad's birthday on Friday,
Happy
which was a
birthday.
lot of fun. We
Happy
celebrated on Sunday.
birthday.
Yeah, and then Saturday, I forget what it was that I did. I guess we didn't do too much because I can't remember. So great weekend, all in all. I really did feel that hour because I set my alarm for like 6 every day, and I set another hour. Give me another hour. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a blessing to be able to take that extra hour.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause, whew,
And you know what? Actually, yesterday we went to Odyssey Fun World. You know what my son said? I said, son, I used to come here. Now this is about an hour
Mm-mm.
after an hour of
Mm-mm.
playing.
Mm-mm.
I said, son, I used to come here when I was younger, all the time.
Mm-mm.
He said, so that's why the
Mm.
games look so old? Oh my goodness.
oh
Mm. Mm.
no,
Mm. Mm.
not of my goodness. Ooh, these games are old up in here.
Ooh.
Man, that explains everything. Wow.
The real
I was
question is,
like,
what would your response?
I didn't know what do you say to that? I don't know. What do you
Get
say?
on out of here and play. Go, go,
You're
go,
right.
go do something.
You better
I
go
say,
play some
get
air
on.
hockey. That's what you
Why
do.
did you gotta clap at them?
Yeah. But they had
Ah,
like NBA Jam 98. Michael Jordan was still playing. I was like, these games are kind of old. I'm like,
mm.
he's still playing in the Bulls uniform. What's going on?
98, that's crazy.
Is it?
That is insane.
Does it give the same Odyssey Fun World that it used
The
to?
exact same, just a little bit sadder. A little bit more sad. Not
Oh,
gonna lie to you. And
Like River
it
Oaks.
was really trippy because
ooh.
my mom had a friend that lived in Naperville. So one time we was going when I was younger, and we passed by Odyssey Fun World. I said, "What's going on? Are we in the Twilight Zone?" So, but that one is permanently closed. So
Mm.
this one in Tinley, I think,
Mm,
is the only one left. So, but
wow.
arcade games and stuff like that, that's just kind of, unfortunately like a thing of the past. Emporium tried to kind of, or is
I
trying to
love
bring it back.
Emporium. I got some more
Like,
coins for them.
yeah, adult
Mhm.
games, not adult games, but games for, I don't know how to exactly to say that.
Yeah.
So,
Pac-Man. The
right, exactly.
Mr. and Mrs.
Right.
Pac-Man with the
Not no
ghosts.
OnlyFans games or nothing like that. Not like that. That's
Mario.
not
Yeah.
right.
I don't know what you are.
That's
First dance,
funny.
then you a sex slave. Like, what is happening?
Right. Did I ever tell y'all about the time I got stuck
Oh,
in Odyssey Farm World?
Oh,
you got stuck. Where'd you get stuck at?
I used to call them the balls.
Yeah.
The little play area.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah,
that
yeah,
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 area.
yeah. That's
yeah,
what they
yeah.
call.
It was a group of us and we got dropped off there. And I guess this was around the time when things started to change, where they were like forcing you to have an adult there with you because people
Yeah,
just
yeah,
drop their
yeah.
kids off and
Uh-huh.
and so we didn't have an adult. Long story short, we asked this lady if she could pretend to be our adult,
Nuh-
and then she left. And so
Dang.
when she left, there was no one to get us out.
Wow.
And they made like we were there. We were there until they closed. Um, and then whoever, like back in the day, somebody mama used to take you and the other mama would pick you up.
Exactly.
The mama that was picking us up, she ended up coming inside, and that's how we were found. But
Do
we
I
got
know
cussed.
these people you were with?
This is no. No, this is
Okay,
before.
okay, okay.
Um, this was when this was a different group.
Oh, because you know
Quote
where my
Dang.
mind
everybody.
went.
Y'all remember Discovery Zone and like what's
Oh,
that other
Yeah.
play?
ooh.
Discovery Zone,
Monkey
like
business.
I remember Monkey Business.
I remember Jeepers.
Jeepers, yeah.
Jeepers, yeah.
Dang, that's
But then
crazy.
Honey Trails, Hollywood
Yeah,
Honey
Park.
well,
Trail.
wait, hold on. My parents was real safe, so we didn't go to Hunted Trails. He said you can go to Odyssey
Mm,
Fun World, you can't go to Hunted Trails. You
right.
ain't
Ain't
allowing
no
no
Harry
double
Potter
tickets
either.
up in here. No Harry Potter,
We was in there like,
Butterbeer is out.
Uh-uh.
we always
That's
went there on
crazy.
field trips too. So
That's
fun.
funny.
Mm. All
Mhm.
right. Segments. Because we
Segment.
kicking it.
I know.
We are. We are kicking it.
Kicking it.
I could go first.
Go for it.
So of course, I was on TikTok again, right? And I found out in Japan they have a term for like fixing, so like it'll be like a plate or a bowl, right? And if it's broken, usually we would throw it away. But in Japan, they have the art of kintsugi, which is the art of repairing a broken plate or mug by putting it together and mending with gold. So we didn't just fix it, we made it more valuable than
Mm.
it was, before, So I just think that's just so interesting and that we should kind of carry it with our, carry it in our daily, because especially in 2025, everything is just so, we could just throw it away. We just get a new one. But if we actually repair some things, then it might be a different story. And it was better than what it was before. So
I was gonna
more
say if we could
valuable.
take it to church for a minute, the struggle,
Listen.
the struggle is in the goal,
The
right?
struggle
Because the
is
struggle
in,
brings it together, but it
yeah,
also makes it um
more valuable.
more
Mhm.
valuable, more
Hmm.
beautiful, and brought
More
on back
beautiful.
together.
And brought it back together. Yeah, that's just
Hmm.
so interesting. So if you ever see like one of those bowls or cups or mugs and it has like gold, like where the cracks are, where it will be broken, that was from that. So, wow.
And I've seen that before, plenty of
Yeah,
times.
and you ain't even
Yeah.
know it. You ain't even know
Mm,
it.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
kintsugi.
I
cool.
Kintsugi is what the practice of
Yeah,
it is called.
yeah, that sounds like Soo Young cousin.
Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan. Sorry.
It do sound like.
Ah,
Anyway,
Lord have
back
mercy.
to you, Nay.
Well, I would say mine is a lot less positive. Okay, Well, I'm sorry. That's what I'm good for. That's what I bring to any room. Um, so like I said, this weekend I was enjoying some basketball. And so Kenwood won. Kenwood Academy girls basketball won the 4A, which is the largest school
Man.
division, the state
Wow.
championship, number one
Wow.
team in the state. They had an excellent season. They had a very, very talented group of girls that have worked hard and worked together, and they earned it. Right? Wasn't easy. Wasn't an easy road for them. And y'all know Kenwood is near and dear to my heart because I used to work there. A lot of people that I consider my basketball family work there. And it's just lots of important people to me, right? So I'm invested in this. So watch some great games. The championship came down to Kenwood Academy versus Fremd High School. Fremd is in Palatine.
Oh, okay.
And it is not a team that looks like Kenwood.
Of course.
So
Okay.
lots of things are different just about style of play and just communication and just vibes are just
Mm,
different. But sports is a lot of people call or consider sports like the great equalizer. So you try not to consider race or not to use that as the ball is what matters, being with your team is what matters, whatever. And in a perfect world that would be how most people approach sports, but that's not necessarily it. So, and we got to be coming up on a year here because I remember talking about this last year um,
mm.
when we were podcasting. You guys know there was the Caitlin Clark, Angel
Yep.
Reese debacle,
Yep.
and how people politicized it and made it racial, and it was just became
Yep.
this whole thing. So that kind of energy still very much so exists in girls basketball. I don't know that it will not exist ever, but it's a thing. So just giving some context here. So
Mhm.
this is Kenwood's first state championship. All black team played an all white team. So
Mhm.
coming back, there were some reactions on social media, some people that sway one way or the other. So what I'm mad about, there are some media, small media or independent writers that have
Mm.
taken to social media to talk about the Kenwood team and how classless and unsportsmanlike they were in their victory, mainly because it mirrors the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese thing. Um, when Kenwood won, some of the girls were on the bench. They were like pointing at their ring finger. That's what basketball players do now.
Mm.
Championship ring me, right? That's all that is. Um, so there are some photos going around saying that the Kenwood girls are being unsportsmanlike because, and this is what makes it weird. Had Frem's longtime coach, very respected man in basketball, passed away unexpectedly last season.
Mm.
Right. Great loss to the state of Illinois for basketball. Um, and so a lot of people felt like this was a Cinderella moment for the Frem team, right? Like they were deserving of this because their coach passed away and this was supposed to be in the cards for them. It did not necessarily happen that way, not taking anything away from them. Excellent team. Also, they also made it to the championship, second best team in the state. But it gets weird when people are trying to draw a connection to the girls saying ring me or the way that
Mhm.
the Kenwood girls celebrated,
Mhm.
as if it was an attack or if it was like unsportsmanlike because they knew that the coach from the other school passed away.
That's crazy.
Apples and oranges. Apples
Exactly.
and oranges for sure. I know for a fact that the Kenwood girls and coaches very much so respect um from and what their program was. They were downstate last year. And so there's nothing but good energy between those two. But people
Exactly.
have just attached themselves to it. And I don't know if it's a moment for clout. I don't know if it's a moment for people to release some hidden racism. I don't know if it is
Always.
just like people being salty that Kenwood won. But it's gotten really ugly over there. And it's a shame. I really don't want people to, when you teach your kids that kind of behavior is acceptable, they become adults that think that kind of behavior is acceptable. And like within sports, there's no place for that. And so it's ugly. I don't like it. Stop it. Fix it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That
And so
sucks.
that's gonna be my clip. We putting that out. no, but it's really, really ugly. And I think that for all the great things that are happening in girls and women's sports right now, for people to still try to be divisive through such stupid, small, and like not even to say that one team is not supposed to celebrate because something unfortunate happened to the other team just logically does not make sense. But I
And
think
how will
people
we know
will.
about y'all team
But
dynamics or like
yeah,
any
that's
of that
true.
stuff? Your coaches, I don't.
But ironically enough, everyone, it was a huge story. It was a
Oh,
huge
okay, okay,
story
okay.
in the state of Illinois. Like that's not it was not news to the Kenwood girls, but like what are they supposed to do? Like like
Mhm.
are they not supposed to
Not
celebrate
win.
what they earned?
Right.
Right.
And so let
And
y'all win
actually
over
like
some petty
ironically,
stuff.
I do think that some people would have expected them not to win.
Wow.
And that speaks to entitlement, and I won't even go down that road.
That's a whole
But
episode by itself. Part 1 and part 2.
fix it. It's ugly and it's nasty. Don't do it.
Absolutely. Fix
And if
it.
you back there being
Oh,
Twitter fingers, because I know what you look like, and I ain't gonna say his name, but I know you
sir. Right, exactly.
because they be
Yeah, that's
making fake pages and stuff.
oh yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me take a drink of my mocktail.
Let me take a drink of my Cayman Jack.
I need the real stuff.
Ooh, came in.
Jesus. I hate
We had a
that.
family
That's
gathering and
unfair.
they were I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, it sucks. But congratulations to Kenwood and
Yes, congratulations.
congratulations also to Frem. Stop being divisive, y'all.
Yes.
Right. Wait. You say you had a family gathering and what happened?
When
They were
he
saying
said Cayman Jacks, one of my little cousins, a girl little cousin, kept calling them K-Mans. Give me one of them
K-Man.
K-Mans.
K-Man, that's just hilarious. That's funny. Adrian, do you have a segment or are we going straight into the meat of the episode?
um, I'd be okay with going straight to the meat. I feel like we have
So what we talking
this.
about today?
Okay.
Let's get in your business. Okay.
Yes, get in my
So
business
what was your credit
because
score when you No, I'm playing.
Right.
well, um, so I do want to share because I feel like it's just a funny thing where you just see certain things throughout the moving process and it just ties back to like other stuff that may have happened in your life or like some kind of emotions or feelings or something. And so I had a lot of that. So long story short, I had moved with my sister. And so I had like stuff in storage and I had like the stuff that I use. Well, like on Martin, when they moved together and they had like two toasters and two, I got everything here and I'm like, whose stuff is this? Like it's so much stuff, and then it's just like I don't even know what it is, and it's not even a flex to say like I just be popping. No, I'm pretty sure I can't fit 80% of it, but we will deal with that. But I just have so much stuff, so that's been a thing. And then just old memories when I see stuff like, oh, I remember about this. So I remember when I got this.
Mhm.
So that kind of thing, and then just like adjusting to.
Oh, we got
Excuse
a
Question.
me.
hand raised. We got a hand raised.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So are you comfortable parting ways with those things?
I don't know. And so I told myself Mondays are typically like busier days for me. But I told myself that I wanted to commit like an hour or two a day this week, like after work, to maybe listen to music and then like sort this stuff because it's like, you got to separate the clothes and go through old mail and like it's a whole bunch of like tea and then like setting up the closet and I want to, all this stuff. So I want to do that. Really, really, really bad. And I was going to with this story and I cannot remember what I was talking about. All right, that just went. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's well, it's okay. It's still on you.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that they. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't. I hate I didn't get to answer your question because I don't know where my thought just went. But so it's been a process, but I love it. I'm really grateful for this experience, and it's new. It's new for
Yeah.
me, and it's like, dang. I was walking past like I really got an office. Like
Mm.
something like and like from going from like staying in the basement. So it's been
Mhm.
crazy. It's been crazy, but it's been good. It's been good, and I am excited for you guys to come over. Once I get the couch.
We'll sit on the
Once I get
floor.
I don't need no couch.
no,
What?
see that's the thing.
Right.
Everybody keeps saying that like we'll sit on the floor. The thing is, I'm not sitting on the floor. I'm not gonna be able to get back up right away.
We'll
And
sit
I
on the
I
know
mean,
that.
counter.
who can though?
Yeah, I just would prefer to have my people be comfortable. At least have a decent place to sit. At least.
Well, I'm
So
coming before there's a place to sit. But
okay,
continue.
well,
Don't.
come on, Lee. But it's great. It's great, guys.
Mhm.
It's new, and I am living in a trailer park, and it is an experience, and I am super excited to see what the summer unfolds and go into the winter. Like I'm excited for it all.
This is gonna be a summer to remember for sure. One for the
Yeah,
books.
I think so.
Mhm.
I think so,
So
and I'm excited
can
for it.
can you because I think sometimes when people hear trailer park, like what is can you dispel like any rumors or like assumptions that people make about the space? Because we know you and I know what you are going to and not going to do in life, right? Not do in
Hmm.
life, but what you're gonna accept.
Hmm.
So I'm just interested to know like what made it a yes for you.
So again, at the base and the root is like not having my own space. So I was looking for a comfortable way to get that and whatever that would look like. And so then I was like looking up stuff and like looking for like apartments by my job and just trying to get different places and it was just all so expensive. And then you got to have
Mm.
like a $5 billion deposit and then like my credit wasn't the best at that time. It's since gotten better, but it wasn't well, but I was looking and then I wouldn't look. I would look and I would look and I would look and I wouldn't look. And then somebody brought it to me like about a trailer. And I was like, and I thought like trailer, like Roseanne, like trash, like
All right.
nasty toilet, like stupid stuff. And I began to look on TikTok and stuff, and I was like, because I love tiny houses. Like
Yeah.
that's always been a thing. Like I was like, I think that's so wrong. One of my friends just bought a tiny house, and I'm so excited for it. And I wanna see it. So that was the whole thing for me. And so then I figured with the trailer, it was like you kind of get like the Beyonce of the tiny house, if that makes any sense, because it's still small. Like it's small, but you guys have to see it. But it's like because so they're kind of like a car, so it's not like you'll get a deed. So I'll get a title
Okay.
once yeah in like 30 days or something. And so mine is a 2022.
Period.
um and it's like I have stainless steel appliances, I have a dishwasher, I have two bedrooms, I have two nice sized closets, well one's better than the other, a nice bathroom, central air,
Mm.
gas stove, the you remember, I don't know if y'all remember, this is so random, but back in the day when link cards first came out, they used to have these outfits and the girls would get them off Halsted, and it was the multicolored leggings and a plain shirt. So you might have like pink roses like all over your leggings, but you got a pink shirt, or you got yellow. Like it was a whole thing, right?
Sound like
So
some dad shit.
yeah, so that was like you knew that was around the time somebody reminded me like that was the time that you knew like the link was popping because it's that. So I said that to say, you know how you see a lot of the renovations on the internet, a lot of like the like inner city homes and stuff like that. Even some like in Maryland, like really nice areas, everybody, but they have like that dark gray wood look, and it's kind of like
Mhm.
super popular. So like I'm like, oh, I got
Okay.
drug dealer floors because that's what I feel like they are
Ah,
because I think it's just they were drug dealers do. But
drug
I
dealer
Yeah.
love
floor
it.
is crazy.
So it's nice. It's nice. It's comfortable. I got a driveway. Like it's so that whole thing of because I mean, and like you said, Danae, and thank you. There's some things I'm just not gonna do.
Mhm.
Now,
We
if I'm
know.
going to move, it'll be I'm gonna move for something for the better. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh well, at least I. No, I'm not gonna do that. So like, I was telling my mom like, yeah, because the toilet is kind of small, or I'm just big. But the toilet's small, so I was like, oh, maybe I can get a new toilet. Mom was like, yeah, you can just do. I was like, and then I want to get a bidet, and she just shook her head, and she was like, Adrian, but that's the vibe like I want. So I
Yeah.
want to have like this, and it's new, it's cool, and I feel like it flipped on. I was actually talking to somebody that we went to high school with, and he was like, "I'm actually looking into doing it. Like I've been researching it, and like he was asking me different questions and stuff. So it's kind of like if you, I was just in a space where I had to have an open mind and
Mm-hmm.
just take a chance,
Mm-hmm.
get in
Mhm.
the game. Like
Yep.
I had, because it was like, and me and my mom was having a conversation. I'm just telling all my business, but me and my mom was having a conversation, and she was like, I was like, yeah, mom, because she was like, I'm so happy for you. Like, I'm proud of you. You should you deserve this, and you got to stick with it, and blah blah. She said because sometimes I don't know how to talk to you, and I was like,
Mm.
she said, could you? I say something, she was like, and I'd be like. What? What? She was like, and I don't know who the hell. Like she went off of me. I was like, I've changed. She was like, so I couldn't tell you, but I was wondering, like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, oh, see, man, you really feel Rita. But a great conversation nonetheless, and like it just gave us a chance to like share our feelings, but still walk away like loving each other and feeling good. Like I wouldn't have seen it today. Um, so it's.
I'm like,
Okay.
did my internet freeze?
No, because mine keeps going out and I keep
No,
moving the
you fine.
mouse and
Oh
I'm
no,
on
you're
my iPhone.
fine. You're fine.
Yeah, we heard
Hmm.
everything that you said. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay.
So okay, so another question. Sorry, and be please.
Hey, this is
Um,
perfect. I'm with it.
Kicking the Bobos. I get to
the
release this
difference
shit.
between a trailer home and a mobile home.
Mm.
I think
Um,
people
go
get
ahead.
them mixed up. I mean, obviously the words are different and mobile means mobile, but is that what's the difference between the two?
So to my understanding, a mobile home is just that. Like it's one of those big old school, like modern day it will be an RV. But like
Mm.
it's like back in the day, like the old school, they look brown and they got like a little stupid kitchen. That kind of thing is what I think when I think mobile home. But then like for a trailer like mine, it is they because they're rebuilding this community. So they have a lot of houses coming in. So like the houses come in
Mm.
from St. Louis. So they're like,
Mm.
Mm.
they create them or whatever, and then they ship them here.
They
And
ship
so
them.
you
Yeah.
you guys ever been on like on the highway, and then you'll see them big long 18
Yeah.
wheelers
I've
with the
seen. Yeah.
yeah, so
Mhm.
so picture that, and so then they have them, and then obviously the newer, the more features and stuff, and then they place them. So then for when you own it, like she was explaining to me, like, if you decide that you want to pick it up and move it, that'll be at your expense. But essentially, once your
Mm,
trailer's paid for, like that's that you just the rest you're doing is just your like your lot fee and sewage and stuff like that. So it's like because she said she's been living here for like 15 years.
mm,
A black woman. Super cool, super crazy. But she been
So
here. She was
I'm sorry. I guess the more appropriate question maybe would have been the difference between a tiny home and a trailer, because that
mm,
sounds exactly like what the shows. You can move the tiny homes.
yeah, but
Um.
I think that the tiny homes is even smaller than this.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's what I think the real difference is because like you said you can't move it and they have them all all the things but they have some of them because them ones on Facebook be looking raw but they have some
Oh.
but they're like super they're like mine is I think 728 square feet like mine's not big at all well it you'll see but like
So
a tiny house
ultimately, it's an apartment.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah
for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
like
Mm-hmm.
it's you get a I really, really, really like it. Like I think I had the same idea, like it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be all kind of like ghetto shit going on. And granted, I'm new here, so the summer ain't happy yet. You see people real colors in the summer, but
When it get nice
like it's
outside.
exactly. It'd be like it's a park right across the street, so the kids be right there playing. Um, there's like on-site security.
Mm,
Like
Awesome.
past midnight for like maintenance they have an emergency contact like they have
mm.
all the things they have a club we have a clubhouse I'm talking about that we have a clubhouse we have a gym they do like
That's
so it's
sweet.
like a community and they have some that's like a double wide so they have like a full front porch and so
Mm.
it's like it's
Hmm.
it's trippy so I can't wait till y'all come over here and see it because it's gonna be like my cousin was over here well my kusa I'm sorry was over here yesterday and she was just like I just really love this. It's just so because of just the size and when you're used to one thing or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
it's cool. It's cool. So
And
so that's
home is what you make it. As long as it feels peaceful,
Absolutely.
as long as it feels like what
mhm,
you. It doesn't matter the dimensions of it. Like,
yeah.
not that a lot of people have huge homes that don't feel like home. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
Real cold
it's
in there. Real.
I
hmm
love this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
That's
you. But
dope. It's really nice when you could call
it's
it your
cool.
own. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I went
Mhm.
to
Don't
see
be turning
So
on no hallway lights.
oh I do. And I it's almost like your face like every time and I do. I do.
Shame on you.
So, and
huh,
that's what you're supposed to do with those things, B. I don't know if you know that.
right.
Shame. 30 seconds
So
max.
you
May, what
are
was you about to say?
settling in.
Yes.
What have you what space did you attack first to like make it
So,
Adrian approved?
so when we moved, it's still not really. I mean, it's sort of Adrian approved, but because there's so much stuff that needs to be done, I got to give myself a little grace. But like, far as like the cleaning part, like I've already did the whole plug-in candle. I've done that, so you can imagine what that's like. But so when I moved in, everything we just brought it right to the living room. So it was like it was all right here. So that was like the only thing that was really messed up, kind of, because in my
Mhm.
room it was just my bed. Nothing was in the bathroom. It wasn't even a shower curtain yet. So it was just this room. So that's why when I got back from when we moved and then we went to Target and all that stuff, I was up to like five something because I
Yeah.
wanted to get that agent approved kind of thing. But it
Mhm.
was just like I said, go to sleep.
You got to take your time.
Go to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And I
not
don't
gonna
know
happen
what my rush
overnight.
is. Yeah. Cause that room, I'm like, oh, I gotta, and this is that. But no, I had to stop. But the living room is now like, only thing is like my TVs and like my bike. Like it's not like stuff like that. Cause I don't have a couch
Mhm.
yet. But just open space. But I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. I'm not stepping over anything or whatever. So,
And the good
but
thing is, it's not like you are going from never having had your own space before. So you
yeah.
have like
Right.
furnished
Hmm.
big spaces in your own
Yeah.
space. So like you have a lot. Do you feel like you have to buy a lot?
Yes and no. So I say yes because that's fact. But the thing is, like, it's not that I'm buying a lot of like unnecessary things. Like I don't have
Mhm.
seasonings, I don't have olive oil, I don't have coconut oil. Like, the basic things, like
Mhm.
I don't have any of that. So I'm sure my grocery
Yeah.
bill is gonna be hefty, but
Yeah.
that'll be like the first one. Then like by the time I go to next week, it'll
Mhm.
be different.
That'll be
So
stuff you got for 6 months.
Right.
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 So
Right,
it's
exactly.
that's where
Mm,
that
mm.
is.
When I was at Pete's, boy, I saw this big it had to be like a huge, like almost like a gas can, like size of like extra virgin olive oil. That thing was like $250. I
I
said,
need
Olive
that.
"Damn,
oil is so expensive.
it's
It
so
is.
expensive."
You go and honey is
Especially
so
if it's a
expensive.
quality one.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Both. Yeah, both of
I
those.
agree. I agree. I
yeah.
agree.
That
I
is
agree.
really
So
cool.
how were you
Yes.
able to
Candy.
sleep like on your first or second night that you
Um,
weren't, you know what I'm saying, in your with your sister? Like a
like that.
baby.
Yeah, it was, but like I don't feel like I really got any sleep until last night because Saturday was all day moving, and then I'm like I can't really go to sleep too hard because I want to get up to go to new members, and I overslept, and then I was like, and then I want to go, and then I can't, then I was going back forth, and I was like, well, let's just clean up, and so that's what I just decided to do, and so last night when I went to sleep, like I was able to like sleep like two Benadryl sleep, so I was like knocked
That's some good
out.
sleep.
And I'm like, I wish I could have got that on like Friday night or Saturday night, but I'll get it. But I'm just readjusting with
Mhm.
my body, and I've been eating because I haven't been to the grocery store yet, so I've just been buying food, and I'm like, I'm tired of seeing these people in these places, but
But that's how what it's like when you first move into somewhere. Like you just said, you don't
yeah,
have all of your stuff. Like you
hmm,
are remember when people used to like only have a DVD player, like when your cable wasn't on or when your internet wasn't
Yeah.
connected? Like
yeah,
that's what it's
yeah,
like. Like
I
Yeah.
had.
you are just
Do y'all
trying
still have a
to get
DVD
by.
player?
We got like two or three actually.
Okay, because
But
I found mine in my store. That was like, and then I found like my Parker's DVD,
Mm.
Martin. I was
Yeah, because
like
I used to
Poetic
borrow yours.
Justice,
nah,
and
I
that
want to see season
oh
six,
Danae, I
episode
got your
three.
Insanity if you want it. I got your
I
Woo,
guarantee
Sean
you I don't
T.
want that. I hate
Guarantee
Shanti.
you. Yeah.
I hate Shanti.
he be on
Oh
Instagram like,
no.
I'm
Right.
like, that is not how you was in that video. And you twerking.
This
Yeah.
is
Oh,
not Hip
no.
Hop Abs Part 8. What's going on? This
Right.
Right.
is way different.
Remember that time you tried to kill me, Adrian, when we was doing Insanity
That
at
I don't know what was wrong
Flossmore?
with us. Uh-huh.
You know
Yeah.
what?
I
My
don't know.
neighbor is
I don't know
crazy.
why
He
we
was a
did
trainer,
that.
and trainers in the head is something fundamentally wrong with them. He was like, "Oh yeah, I did Insanity like 3 times. I had just turned it on one time. You just turned it on? You just turned it. What
Mhm.
are you talking about?" And he
I
not
had
even a
never
That's
tried
just
trainer.
all the
what
way
came to
through.
mind.
He's not even a trainer no more. He was like, "Yeah, I was getting a little flabby, so I just turned it on." I was like, "Huh, huh, huh, huh," like like that episode of Martin.
Right. Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh
my
my god.
God. You can think of anything and be like the episode of Martin because they do it, they talk about
Uh-huh.
everything. It's a good time. Yes.
So, okay, you are. I don't want you to, again. I don't want you to feel like you have to rush to like get it. Get. I think
Yeah.
that's the goal. Like what B was just talking about. Like the
That's
Yeah.
the
struggle and
goal right
getting it
there.
ready is
Yeah.
what is going to make the space like everything that you've been praying for. Right. Like it
Yeah.
is gonna come together the way it's supposed to. It's gonna feel warm. It is like your home should be your place of solace. And
Hmm.
Yeah.
you don't want to rush with that, right? You
I don't
don't
Yeah.
want
want
to
to
feel
rush.
like you are forcing it or making it something that has to happen. You want it to
quickly.
develop, you know?
Yeah,
It's like a
that's true.
pot on low. Let that thing simmer.
Go ahead, Queen.
Because also you'll never get this time again where you moved in for the first time.
Right.
It's the only time that
Yeah,
is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
You're gonna be like,
yeah.
oh, I hate this blue couch.
yeah,
Enjoy
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
There you
but
gotta
it's
enjoy it.
been great though. It's been great. Like even like
Mm-hmm.
doing the bathroom or even just cleaning up. It was nothing dirty in here. I was like, well, it don't smell clean. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was the clean I was doing, wiping my hand on the refrigerator and shit. But
Cause some of us clean before we move into new spaces. Everybody don't do that. Y'all know that?
uh-huh.
Everybody. Some people just move in and
They just move
Yeah, you
use the
in.
gotta wipe
same
down
toilet
some.
seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Same toilet
I
seat.
think I'm using the same time. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I cleaned it.
That's what's most
Hey.
important. Because
I
I mean,
cleaned
you
it
use the
Yeah,
really
same toilet
good.
seat when you go to a hotel. So
exactly.
you
Exactly.
Did you
know.
use bleach?
Nah.
I have the spray and actual bleach.
I
Following a little Mr. Clean with Febreze.
know that's right.
Just crack a window.
Sure.
That sounds like a lot of black people know they be mixing up some chemicals,
You
boy.
got to. Like, you got to almost pass out. Like, if you do a bathroom, you got to
No,
almost pass out.
no,
Almost. Not
no.
quite.
I've
Like, you
been
might
there
get a little
many a
headache, but
time.
you'll be okay. Just open the window. You'll
I've
be
been
fine.
there.
And if it's no window,
Oh,
just go step outside or something.
you know what I was gonna say too? You're actually doing a really, really smart thing because, bruh, it's so expensive out here to
Yeah.
Man.
buy. It's so
Mm-hmm.
expensive out here to buy. I
Mhm.
remember going to California and we were in Pasadena. We didn't see a house under $750,000, and these homes
Ooh.
were like they were in Markham or Harvey or something.
Aw.
Not lying
Shout
to
out
you.
to
I'm not
Markham
lying.
and Harvey.
You know what? I only went to Harvey to get
No,
my haircut.
no.
That's my PR manager right there. Say,
I
but,
only
but
went to
but we
Harvey to
love
get my
them though. We
haircut.
love
We
y'all. Just 100,
love
147
Mm.
strong. 147
crazy,
strong.
okay?
I ain't say nothing. I'm not getting the
Sibley or
man.
147, whichever way you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
No, but
and I
the
was
stuff is
and I was
high.
thinking, I was thinking when I
Hmm.
was in California, that was in 2019, I think 2018, 2019. And I'm like, bruh, how do people live out here? But you look at the housing market in Chicago now, anywhere really, you know what I'm saying? People used to move to Houston to get like a lot of house for your money and stuff like that. It don't even be going the same amount. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I be looking on TikTok. I'm
No.
like, bruh, that costs the same here.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy.
And
We
people
gotta
have
fight
started
this
to shift, like when they saw that, when everybody was moving to Houston and moving
Yeah,
to
yeah. A
Atlanta,
lot of people was
that
moving
changes the
back.
market too.
Yeah,
Right,
it does.
right.
It does.
Hmm.
It does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
You
like
know, you
something.
niggas
what
coming
Brian,
down here.
I think it is very responsible
Super.
to have a space that is not as financially tolling on you, because like there is a such thing as being house poor.
Oh,
Um
Hmm.
absolutely.
and I think a lot of people commit themselves to things because they just like, I'm getting me a house, or it's
Yeah.
I'm this age, so it's time for me to
Hmm.
make this purchase, and then you get
Hmm.
stuck in some kind of financial situation. Like, and when you own, not like, I'm not saying anything against owning versus renting or whatever, but
Yeah.
you're responsible for everything.
You are.
uh
Hmm.
and take it from somebody, if a water heater break down or a furnace
Hmm.
go out, uh it you best to be ready, right?
No, that's a
So
Hmm.
fact.
I don't
Yeah.
know if people, I think what you're doing and being in a trailer is something that people need to know is an option, right? Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, because they not
you
even
have,
well, yeah.
because some people do feel weird about apartment living versus condo versus like a
Mhm.
standalone or whatever.
Hmm.
And you get the best of both with
Hmm.
a trailer for, I don't know like what your finances are in it, but I can't imagine that it is what a crazy amount for
Mm-mm.
a small amount of space
Mm-mm.
that's perfect for you, that's perfect, like whether
Mm-hmm.
you are a single person, small family, like look into those options. Because I
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
think people
Yeah.
hear, and I'm guilty of it too. Like you hear it and you like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Until you see a space that's aesthetically pleasing, a place that
Mm-hmm.
is you can see yourself living in more than just
Mm-hmm.
what is outside of it or
Mm-hmm.
what your preconceived notions are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I think the other part is too, you may have somebody who, they like you say, they just don't know and they want to stop being, at a place that they may not even be welcome, especially if they got some kids or something like
Mhm.
that. This is an
Mm-hmm.
option for
Mhm.
you to
Mhm.
be
Mm-hmm.
independent. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And you don't have to feel away when maybe
Mm-hmm.
don't wash a dish or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited, but it's gonna be a thing, especially once I get to the point of like getting a little grill or whatever. Oh, it's gonna be on.
Throwing a
Down
little something on
over
the
at
grill.
Southeast Tray, throwing some on the grill.
Throwing something on the grill. I know
I
that's
met one
right.
of my neighbors, she's super sweet, and
Oh,
she's
that's
like, I got
nice.
cameras too, and I'll be watching. My
Oh,
ring
very
camera
nice.
came, so yeah. But it's good. Yeah, I'm excited for y'all to come visit, to come down to Southeast Try.
Boy, that community ain't never heard no Erica Badu before, I'm sure.
Mm-mm. And
Exactly. There you
I
go.
made my Wi-Fi name Southeast Tray.
I heard that.
Just in case.
I like. Oh,
That's
going
funny.
back to that water heater. That's so funny because y'all came over probably the weekend after to watch the BT Awards, and I was like, "Yeah, y'all
Mhm.
feel that air and stuff." Yeah, because our water heater
Mhm.
had went out, our AC
It
unit
feel
went
good,
out.
don't
Right. I'm
it?
Y'all
like, come on
supposed to
in,
be cold.
please
I
come
don't care if you
in, have some
shivering.
tacos. We just got a new stove. Have some tacos. Watch the BT
Breathe.
Awards. Right. Stay as long as you want to, actually, because we need to use this up. Actually. Jeez.
This gotta last.
That's so
It's
Nah,
gotta
grown
you're
up.
right.
last.
That
Man,
is so
what?
grown up.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That's so grown up.
congratulations, Adrian. So
Congratulations,
give
man.
Thank
us
you.
give us 3 single words that you want to have while you are in your new space. That you are
Mm.
seeking in you out of your new space or
Come on,
inside of your new
seeking.
space.
Understanding, ease, and abundance.
I know that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be good.
Come on,
I'll be good with
abundance. I
that.
like abundance.
Mhm.
I'll be good with that.
Yeah.
I'll be good with that. Yeah.
Abundance ain't never been bad.
Let me tell you, not one
Yeah.
time. Not one time. Yes.
Yeah.
I love Trey.
Trey.
I love Trey. It's fun.
Southeast Trey.
Southeast Trey.
Mm.
Sound like he from Houston. Doing the south
Right.
side.
I don't know. You know me. Okay.
And now he from the Mo, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh,
Oh,
and
he is from
then
the
my
mall.
314.
I'm
If
sorry, I
I
just thought about
may
this too.
say,
My commute
Louis.
to work was like 17 minutes.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
So
Versus
long.
that
before it was what?
about 38.
So
Jesus Christ.
now you don't have to leave at 1:45 in the morning.
Hey,
You
not
can
too
leave at
You don't,
2.
much. I woke
right.
up
You
at
don't have
4:30 today. I was like, oh no, this is not enough time. I need more time. This is not
What?
okay. I can't make up my
that's how
bed. I can't. This is too
man.
much. I gotta wake up at 4 o'clock. Like I was not okay when I woke
That's
up at
how
four
it
thirty.
gets you. I remember I was working probably about 12 minutes exactly from a job before, and I was always late. So don't be like
Mm.
Beansy.
Yeah. I was always late to the hospital. Oh, I was late to the hospital. You know I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'll stay.
Now
And
that
I
don't
what you
make
and
was
I
like
sense.
lived
2 minutes away
I lived across the street. What am
across
I
the
rushing for?
street.
The
Uh-huh.
hospital's not going anywhere,
Yeah.
and
And
I'm
I'm
going
sitting up
through
there lying
all
because
hell when I get through.
when I lived close to my job, I used to I felt so bad calling off. I used to be like, "Ooh, it's snowing, girl." You could
Yeah,
be there.
literally.
You
Like
could throw
walking.
yourself
Right,
out the
excuse me. I
window.
got HR out on the line. What was it? What was that you were saying? You want to say it one more time? I didn't think so. Like I said, I'm
Yeah,
calling off.
that
For
is
real.
insane. But yeah, I appreciate that commute. I
Yeah,
appreciate
Yeah.
that. I appreciate
Well,
that. That's
nothing but
another.
love to you. And
Yes, thank
I
you.
yeah.
hope that you get your understanding, your ease, and for sure enough, your abundance
But
Hey, and
in
yeah,
I
this new
received
space.
that. I received that, and I hope it spill over,
Yeah.
spill on y'all
I'll
plate.
take it. Oh, hold up, hold
Show
up.
enough.
I'll take
Yes. Let that like that go, like Brian said with that Kamasaki or whatever that what is it
it.
called?
Oh my God, Kintsugi,
Mm,
Yeah, that one.
AC
So
chicken wing.
right.
not this again.
Peekaboo.
80 pointers like a Kobe game. That's crazy.
Mm.
This is really like I really feel like we like sitting. Oh, Brian, remember we used to go to your parents' house after church,
And yeah, and be in the basement.
kicking it in the basement,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
everybody on the couch, kicking it.
Take a
That's
nap,
what I feel like.
everything.
Everything.
Then they
This
had
is
a
what I
laptop with
feel.
her every time. I feel
Oh,
like.
that
Yeah.
I used to. She'll be like,
That was just a period of my life.
she's like
That
behind
was
that, looking
a
just
Be
like
like,
her
oh
period.
daddy.
y'all having a good time.
Ooh,
Okay, cool. One
yeah.
second.
No,
Right.
hey, can you turn that chicken? No, I can't. No, in fact, no, I cannot. So, what are you gonna do?
Right, girl. You do not need to be having company. You up in here trying to
Right? You
make
know, I'm
discussion
having
pose.
taco night. I'm like, don't you got a
I'm
paper
like,
due
I'm
Tuesday?
I'm in class. I'm in class. Can you hold me a treat?
And
Look,
I'm like,
hold me a treat.
if you want to come and take a ride with me, what you say, Daddy? It's a whole
Did
party.
you say something? Wait a minute. What?
We sat on the couch. There is a party.
Ooh,
That's so funny to
child.
me.
We need that back.
That's
No,
so
Janae, this
funny.
is so random. Again, kicking the bubbles. You know what apartment I want you to live in? Minus those kids upstairs. That
Oh,
apartment.
wait, which one? You know it's so many.
No, but I'm about to
Flossmoor?
say
No,
no, no, no,
not
no,
that
Oh
one.
yeah,
no,
come out by come on.
no.
Right.
When you
That's
were in the
what
city
these
by
are.
oh my god, was it 50? Well,
Um,
yeah, 53rd.
yeah, that one.
That
That one.
apartment.
Yeah. I went upstairs. Excuse me, where y'all mama at? Tell her to
Them
come to
kids
the
was
door.
like, 1, 2, 3, July. I was like, Danae, go kill them kids.
For real.
They'd be like,
No, but that
our
party,
mama said
that
we can't answer the door.
My mama said she not here.
my mama
Literally.
said, Mom, what you say? That's how they used to be treating me, but just loud. But no, that apartment had some
Oh,
straight up memories on it.
we
It
had
really
fun
did.
there. It was
From
fun. Oh, it
throw
was
up in
so
the
drunk.
tub to tequila in the
Oh,
bean. Okay.
Lonnie, don't you take your clothes
Ooh.
off.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
time.
we'll be
Cause
doing
that be
this
do
all
like,
day,
hey
child.
man, remember when I
And
got you
another
wanted to take me to
time.
the taco
It's
party
a little
shot prom
kind of
Look,
late,
day?
look,
y'all. Don't y'all think?
right.
It's only 2 o'clock. What you talking
So
But
about?
the
fun.
funniest, okay, we skated death when we tried to barbecue. We tried to put a lit grill in my car and take it
In the
from a
car.
friend house.
What the
But
Yeah,
you
take it
hell?
from a
do
friend house to my house and then got it and could not get it started. We could not that chicken, we lucky we didn't die from
oh,
first off carbon
Jesus,
monoxide
Danae,
Carbon
you know
monoxide.
you can
raw
drag me
chicken.
into some shit today, and I'ma say that until the day. All we
Hey,
gotta do it. I'll be like, okay,
yeah,
let's do
we
it.
just gonna put this lit grill.
Danae, is this some shit that they smoking? Like, oh, that's funny. That
Let's
was
put this
funny.
lit grill in the back of this Elantra and this
That's
Nissan and drive it down the
Oh,
crazy.
street. Yeah.
that was some good times. I like
But
kicking the
I
bubble.
think that has to bring us to an end today because if we don't,
Mm,
we're gonna keep on going.
yeah.
So thank you for sharing with us, Adrian.
Yeah, thank
No
you.
problem, no problem. I want to bring y'all on my journey, so I'm gonna be telling y'all when I do stuff and when I make that progress and do this and do that, and I'm gonna share it, and it's fun. I love it. I did not want to leave. Never want to leave this
Love
place.
that for
Well, not
you.
never, but
Never.
yeah.
Please,
No,
like,
never, but
That's
right
a
now.
different place.
Yeah, that's different. I don't want to leave there, but
Yeah.
not never, not
but
never.
yeah, it is great, guys. And thank you. Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
dope.
So
Nate, take us out.
yes.
Well, thank you, listeners, for kicking the Bobos with us and getting in Adrian business
Oh,
and
and my business.
listening to us per usual. Come on back next week.
Use.
When we talk about whatever Adrian come up with for next week. See
Oh wow. Oh, that's
y'all
right.
later.
Oh,
But actually
my
decent.
internet
We
cut
out.
Did you
out.
miss me?
Oh,